Tesla robots. Yo, let's talk about this. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video. So last night, Elon Musk unveiled Tesla's robot, right? And let's talk about this. Let's talk about this because I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, this is crazy. Oh, this is the end of the world. Maybe he shouldn't do this. What about jobs? What about Tesla's stock? What about Tesla's market cap? Like, what about the future? Let's just jump right into this. So, guys, first off, Tesla unveiled a robot last night, and it's pretty mind-blowing what Elon Musk unveiled. And he says next year there will be a prototype. And if Tesla is able to make a robot that actually, can move around and like for real go to the store and get something, like go to the store and pick up something and bring it back and deliver it to you, if they can pull this off, this is gonna like be a big game changer to like life, okay? I mean, this is gonna be like sort of like the invention of the wheel. This is gonna be sort of like, the U.S. interstate highway. Right after the U.S. built the interstates, like the whole country changed. Like people started to travel and like you know go. People start to go out west and stuff like that. It was just great for the freaking economy, and robots could be just freaking amazing for the economy if you think about it. I mean, just think about how many people work, okay? You have all these people go to work every day. And now people could go to work and then robots could go to work too. I mean, just think about a construction project. Now, this won't be anytime soon, guys, but I'm just thinking in the future, okay? Because whenever we think about robots, we kind of have to think about the iPhone. This is one thing we can compare it to. Today, we have the iPhone 12. Do you guys remember when the first iPhone came out? Okay, do you remember the camera in the first iPhone? Okay, versus the camera that's in the iPhone today. And iPhones don't even have the best cameras. I mean, there's other, cell phones out there that have like even better cameras and larger megapixels and longer zoom and if we look back like 15 years ago when smartphones, first start to take off, we look at some of the features on smartphones and they did not have a lot of the complex electronics that are in the smartphones today. Like they didn't have accelerometers and gyrators and like all these sorts of instruments to measure all these different things. And who knows, in the future there will probably be more things and put it into the iPhone to, measure and do all sorts of other things, And the first generation of the robot, maybe the first generation of Tesla robot, maybe it's not necessarily like, a big hit, right? Or maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it can do like one thing very, very well. And if it can do one thing very, very well, or a couple things very, very well, it could take off. It could be a success, all right? But I'm more thinking about the future of the Tesla robot. I'm not really thinking about the first generation so much. I'm thinking more of like, what about the fifth generation of a Tesla robot? Yeah, what about like, later on down the line, once they've, made them better and better and better, and there's better battery technology that exists. Tesla's already, amazing at building batteries. And to make a robot, you're definitely gonna need some really, really good batteries. So, Tesla already has, a foothold there. And then also let's just think about the future of just having robots, guys. This is just insane to sit around and think. Okay, every day, I watch. There's this YouTube channel I watch where they fly a drone over the Tesla factory. There's multiple of these YouTube channels I watch. It really depends on the hour of the day because different hours, this creator will put a video up, this creator will put a video up, and I'll watch a lot of them, okay? And it's kind of amazing to see all these cars in the parking lot, okay, at this construction site. And you look down and you see all these people working, right? And I'm just thinking of a day. Now, this may be really far-fetched, maybe far off for a lot of people, but I'm just thinking of a day when it could very well be majority, if not all, robots on the ground building a construction project, or building a building. I mean, could you imagine an entire subdivision being built in the matter of, you know, just being built autonomously? You know, like you just program the robots. You know, there's a contractor, and the contractor has, 30 robots, right? And this 30 robots is capable of building a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom house in 30 days. You know, because these robots they can work nonstop. Okay, they can even work at night, because they have better vision than humans. They have night vision and stuff like that, which humans, we don't have night vision. These robots can work 24/7. You have, let's say you have 20 robots, or maybe less, maybe 12 robots, okay, and this robot's charging, this robot's working, they're both building the house. And to some people, it may be really, really hard to believe, like, how can a robot do something like this? Well, if you really think about Tesla and how insane Tesla is right now, Tesla is trying to figure out the whole driverless car scenario of a car literally driving without human intervention, basically eventually having no steering wheel in the car, and the car just driving itself. And if you can train a car to be that smart, not to hit this and not to hit that, and if you can train a car that smart, who's to say that you can't make a robot? So basically, a Tesla is making like a sort of a human brain, and this human brain will react just like our human brain. Okay, and this is like the Dojo supercomputer. Okay, and it's getting smarter and smarter by the day. By the day, the Tesla's Dojo computer is just getting smarter and smarter and smarter, and it's just getting smarter and smarter, and it's just hard for people to really comprehend, like, how good this technology is getting. I would say in about 5 years, you know, there's going to be a lot of things that AI will be able to do better than us humans in about 5 years. And that is going to greatly change the way we live. That is going to greatly change, like, everything. And if you are worried about your job, please listen to me. Don't be worried about your job, because ask yourself this question: do you really like your job? Do you really like the people you work with every day? Do you really like your boss? Because most people don't. Most people like their job because their job gives them money, and the money gives them the lifestyle. But just like Elon Musk said last night, universal basic income will come. Like, it's going to have to come. And I could imagine a day where, there's driverless cars delivering things. There's robots getting out of the car, putting the package on your door and stuff like that. Maybe even possibly opening your door, going into your house, putting the package down inside safely. I can imagine these things happen. I can imagine this world. And I can also imagine a world where you have majority of the population, they don't have a job. And majority of the population, they wake up when they want to. They go and they listen to music all day. They create music, they create art, they watch their kids grow up. They homeschool their kids, they play in the garden all day. And I'm super, super excited about this company. I'm actually considering, going 100% of my portfolio into Tesla, like selling every single stock and putting it all into Tesla. Because when I think of the car division and how much money they can make off selling cars and how efficient they're getting with producing cars, it's just insane, right? And then if they can make the autonomous car and robo taxis, like, that's just insane. And then, just to blow your mind on top of that, the whole battery division, right? The battery division, like, that's gonna be just as big as the auto division. Like, what? That's insane, okay? And now you want to throw, and then they got the solar roofs, and now you want to throw robots in the mix, guys. It's just really, really hard to think about. I just have a quick question. I'm gonna wrap this video up. I just have a quick question for you guys. 20 years ago, if you asked 20 years ago, companies, largest market cap, 200 billion, 300 billion dollars. Back then, if you would have asked someone, if you would have, told someone, hey, you think Apple is going to be worth $2 trillion in 15 years, they probably would have said no. Okay, so now we got Apple 2 trillion, we got Microsoft 2 trillion, we got Amazon 2 trillion. We got a handful of $2 trillion companies. So how long do you think it'll take for us to see a company worth 20 trillion? How long do you think it'll take for us to see a company worth $100 trillion? I'm just asking this question because right now Tesla is about what, less than $700 billion market cap? Tesla could easily 10x, and that would only be $7 trillion, right? But I said 20 trillion. How long do you guys think it'll take for us to see a company that's $20 trillion? I'm going to wrap this video up. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, like that comment box down up. See you guys later. Peace out, yo.